heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
Should I put an order in with Lady Karen?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
What?
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack and fool that I...
It can't be that bad, sure.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for...
Maybe if you retrace your step.
I'd scour storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid.
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? But if you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us, and if you can find Sid's letter...
If it's there.
Wonderful. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you?
I'm sure he doesn't. Unless it won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
What happened? Is everything all right? No.
I need to send a message.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned.
Why leave the safety of the hideout?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can... Wait. You were a soldier, were you not?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old.
I'll do what I can.
Oh.
What can you tell me?
His name is Randall. And I suspect he's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
What can I interest you in today? You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his...
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's... I do hope nothing's happened to him.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me.
To the village, then.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods we were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what... Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Get him, boy! There, boy!
Over here.
Get him, boy! There, boy!
Not this time. Over here.
Get him!
Over here.
There, boy!
You know what to do. Over here.
Get him! Don't let them get away!
Over here. You know what to do, boy.
There, boy! Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
You know what to do, boy.
Get him!
Farewell. Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
How did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man and? Damn it.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I'll send... I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from danger.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too... And I suppose you're none too happy either.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and...
Found the things you dropped.
I was so sure they'd be gone.
Only a little worse for wear.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane.
He never mentioned it, Ord.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless. So I'd say you did us both a service. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sidra?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever...
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Well, seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen his legions are on the march again.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. War with a fair wind behind them. A handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt his making it to the capital as
the checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Or, lucky for you.
This?
Well, no, not that. That, and it's the dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I...
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house, and she's quite a woman, if you know.
A woman?
Don't go blinding her with your chop. I'll be expecting a full...
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the goat at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports, sent him, and there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and... Quick look.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not... Couldn't trouble you for some assistance.
It depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their... Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peek.
They're probably terrified.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to... So, will you have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything...
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it.
So you're the new arrivals. You're safe here.
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Sun's setting fast.
They'll all be back.
Can I have another cup?
I'll have 2 plates of...
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of our...
It's not for me. It's...
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all...
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master... And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left what? Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. You'll find bread and wine on the counter. If you need more, just say the word.
bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah.
May we?
So, brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and...
I know.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry...
Thank you for everything.
What happens to us now?
Master Quentin will never... I want no... Wait, that's... Ah, glory! If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a...
And you need someone to solve...
I do indeed. I suppose this... I tried chasing, and if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing suit, you look like you... Please!
All right.
Oh...
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Excellent. Another fight.
You know what to do, boy. Stay down! There, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! It's over! You know what to do, boy. Get him! Over here. Over here. Sick of... Stay down! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal! Get him! Finished! Over here. Get him!
Looks like that was the last of them.
did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps were...
Oh. I'll go down to the vineyard.
Well...
I'll...
Done for.
Anything catch your eye? Very well.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back.
All right.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too far. They looked a nasty bunch, though.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. Oh, that's a fine sword for... Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Get him!
That's enough. I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach.
There, boy! You know what to do, boy.
Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose... Need a little something.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
You, mentioned I don't want to keep my companion.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help, but to answer your question, I need you to find... Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No.
I trust you'll do your... Oh. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find...
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to help me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be...
And who exactly would I be
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though fortunate enough, I have business beyond these walls. But the guards have grown somewhat... And who better than someone in the employ of the village? Would you be willing to help a fellow?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of... There are 3 in total. A grocer...
Nothing dangerous, eh?
Why, of course not. Merely... And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I strongly...
The markets are up.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tum.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and star. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. As unlikely as it may seem, There are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society.
All right. But what do you...
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. Not for the want of coin. So contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner, and despite my best attempts, which brings me to my request.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. What food I can... 3 bear...
It's no wonder so...
Tragic. Be discreet.
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. You look like you need a...
Not half as much as I need this. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was what...
That's something.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own?
Looks like now's not the time.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
I have something for you.
From the check? You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? And you! If you've got a message for me...
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Has it? Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't...
Hey, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he...
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection.
You... How about it?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no.
Fine. If it'll put you...
Oh, and just so you know, take a moment. Now...
If that's what you...
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Yeah! It's over.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from this. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break us.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a pot.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in her.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a brat.
Enough! You'll work faster next time if you know...
Here.
The chain, but alas, my work is...
You need to rep.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones...
And what of your own hurt?
Don't wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard! Accident, my arse!
All right. Are you here for business?
Business, though not my own.
Ah, so he found someone to help him. Just as well. I hear it.
So he really is a...
There was a time when he was what?
Rep.
A fact, my sister
Blood.
gives you faith. It's no wonder that...
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
With the right
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's fine?
Well, that's
Give
a
me one of those
plum
hams.
for the apple of your eye.
It all smells...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. That isn't a burden off my back. And this.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that. They'll seize it before you can blink. Etienne likes it. Tell him.
Of course.
Come, treat yourself. No one's allowed through the gate.
Not getting any fresher.
However do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, brat.
I have a delivery.
Why didn't you Times are hard. Sorry. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
visit the... You won't find carpets like these in the capital.
I have no business. Well, I have business with you. I do not know you. Where? Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs. Fine. This is lighter than usual. I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clap payment. Take it.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Did one of them give us?
Ah, you have...
I believe these are your...
Delightful. The dame...
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange?
You mean the crystals? No need...
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, and if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly...
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even... Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the...
I think you're doing what you believe is...
Indeed. And I don't doubt a reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are not... I thank you. As will our mutual friend when...
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with her. Did she say it?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little she followed her around like a lost puppy. She thought about saying something.
This man from the garrison?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Fine.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left.
The dame thanks it. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatian, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stable.
I shall return as soon as I find...
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
The markets are
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Sick of Torgal! Get him! There, boy! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy! Get him, boy!
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, branded, here, now! You're late. What?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A while, well, don't just stand there.
All right.
My. He's over that way, towards...
I told you, my boy is being attacked. He's not far from here, over towards...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal!
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. Your father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never...
What is this? Your father said you...
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But is... Someone needs to put an end to this.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? That wolf was trained. You are the...
Nor am I.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right.
You're not the Branded I bought. Well, the sins of the slave are the...
That unlucky wretch. I can summon her if you like.
You
look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The day...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one?
Of course,
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Fits you here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed. And still, such attitudes.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such, and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the feel. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outside. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe.
Chloe, is it? Oh, last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever.
Giving another bearer her name.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't...
They do. Parents that give them away. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Oh, if even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pike.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she won't. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way, but only one's been seen quarrelling with...
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of... If you seek him out... Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him, and that's even with the dame's brooch for...
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan. It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Sick 'em, Torgal! Stay down! There, boy! Sick 'em, Torgal! You know what to do. You're finished! Sick of Torgal! You're finished!
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We've both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with some... Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to fight. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and...
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope that...
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east.
Thank you, but you needn't have... I was on my way to see...
You found her there. I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. But rarely do such tales have happy...
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one luck. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the...
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
Ah,
Swear this passage used to be secret.
enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Get him, boy! Get him! You know what to do, boy. Get him! Sick of Togo! Not this time.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! And summon the cannoneers! At once! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Get him! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy! Over here.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
You feel that? Something in there.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time.
Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Not this time.
with none in return, there's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Not this time.
Over here.
Get him, boy!
You know what to do, boy.
Get him!
Sick of Torgal.
To that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
He said he would call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to hit sticks, an ether flow would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
There, boy! You know what it's for. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Give him all you've got, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Too slow. Get him! Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of three.
Three. What happened to two?
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh, no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Sick of Toggle! You know what to do, boy. Get him! Keep your distance, boy. There, boy! Over here.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Sick of Toggle! There, boy! Sick of Toggle! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Not this time. Get him! There, boy! There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. There, boy! Over here. Not this time.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then. Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Not this time. Over here. Get him, boy. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Over here. Sick him, Torgal.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Get him! Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Beautiful.
The heart of Zambrak.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
need a Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Where the hell am I? I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. That's enough. By the flames. That power isn't yours. But this is mine. It's done. How many more could there be?
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
We In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave! My brother! Alone! This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We are come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
must be here. Must! Can fail nor cook again! Find Sid! Or we're all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab! We've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar.
Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here.
Should we?
Come on! Go! Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Sid dies here!
Titan sends his regards.
Over here!
It's over.
Get him!
This one.
Get him! Over here!
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go. That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home. Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that dance.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Look, it's Sid. Sid?
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo bits.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
And what can I do for you? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Clive! You're back! You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Anything else?
Ah, there you are, Clark. Word of your adventures arrived this morning.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming. No one seems keen to join hands with it. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life. And so, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so?
Very well, then. Shall we start with to absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of, well, mostly armies. But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather, yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider us
even.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Oarsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to you.
Ready? Our residents would that I could do the same. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion...
Please, don't apologize.
I fear it is not. Mayhap we look in the...
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Not to. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know that...
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they the loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. Titan took much from us that night, and the wounds that remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's... It looks good, Clive. Goes well with it.
I'd had that brand for so long. What it was like.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto...
Otto stole us. All right.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?